Showtime. Hello, carpet cleaning world, and welcome to the Tuesday Night Revolution show. But this isn't just any Tuesday Night Revolution show. Tonight, we have Sotellus back. And before I introduce you to the man himself, Troy Howard from Sotellus, I just want to tell you, everyone is talking about reviews, and a lot of us already know the importance of having reviews when we go to Google. But have we ever thought about this? Yeah, we know we can have reviews on Facebook now too. Facebook is up and coming, we all know. But have you ever thought about having reviews on your website? You're rubbing your chin right there, I know. But now, what about Yelp? A lot of you use Yelp too. What about the Yelp reviews? Now, let me tell you this. What if you could have a widget that combine all your Yelp reviews, all your Facebook reviews, and all your Google Plus reviews? Now I see your eyes all like, whoa, what's he talking about right here? Well, if you don't know, then you're hurting yourself because it's been at the pin post of this page for the last 3 months. Guys, so tell us right now, when you think about review services, is the answer. If for nothing else, the widget I just told you about, but the video reviews. It's nothing like someone coming to your website or your Facebook page and they're seeing this smiling face lady rubbing her little pound puppy there, and she's saying how great you are. Yeah, you can go on Google. Yeah, you can go on Facebook. And yeah, I guess you can go on Yelp too. But it's nothing like this that combines them all together and makes it so much easier for you. Now, I'm going to stop doing Troy's job for him. Everyone, Troy Howard from Sotellus.
Hey, Roger. Thanks for having me here today. I'm really excited to, be able to talk with everybody in your group. I don't know if you know this, but like 20 years ago, we started our business with carpet cleaners. Like that was our first group of business owners that we started working with. And I absolutely love working with carpet cleaners. In fact, when we built Sotellus, we built it because of a need, with our clients that were carpet cleaners. And we actually built the entire product with them in mind. Like, how would a carpet cleaner do this? How would a carpet cleaner get more reviews? How would they, get video? Like they were our total, like perfect avatar, if you will, of who we built this product for. So love carpet cleaners because you guys are some of the hardest working business owners that I know.
If that ain't the truth.
Right. I mean, that's the thing is like you guys most of you wear like every hat in the business. So, I just want to commend everybody first off for doing a great job and doing what you're doing. And I appreciate that. So, I just wanted to come on real quick and talk to you guys a little bit, do some education, because I don't just want to, say, hey, go check out Sotellus and buy Sotellus. Like, let's talk about, reviews. Let's talk about why they're important. And let's talk about how to get more of them, whether you're using Sotellus or not. I feel like, I have a responsibility to educate everybody about how to grow their business. And so if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about that a little bit. And if anybody has any questions, I think, Roger, you can see questions, right, that come up?
Oh, yeah. I'll put them up so we can see them as soon as they start posting.
All right, perfect. So let's get started. Here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to get more reviews, how to market your reviews, and how to protect your reputation online, because that's so important, and then how to instantly build trust with new customers. And then the final thing we're going to talk about is how to create that unfair advantage. Now, I love that phrase, unfair advantage, right? So what's an unfair advantage? Well, I want you guys to think back to that movie, Back to the Future. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I want you to think back to there's this one scene with that bully, Biff, right? And old Biff goes back in time to young Biff, and he brings him an almanac from the future that has like every outcome for every sporting event for like 50 years. Right. And he goes up to young Biff and he's like, hey, look, here you go. Take this. Just bet on this. Bet on everything it says in here, and you will be a rich man. Well, what happens? Like we get into the future and Biff's like the richest man in the world, right? Because why though? Why is he the richest man in the world? Because he had an unfair advantage. He knew the outcome before anybody else did. And that's what I call an unfair advantage, right? It's when
Right.
you know something that nobody else knows yet, and you leverage it so that you get ahead in the game. So that's what you want to create in your business is you need to create an unfair advantage over every one of your competitors, right? And there's a lot of different ways to do that. Unique selling propositions is one. The equipment that you use is another one. Your branding, your marketing. I know, Roger, you teach a ton of stuff that, right, gives everybody an advantage.
I try.
Exactly. That's part of what you do. BioClean, you have an amazing business. You have an unfair advantage over your customers. So how do you create that? So for those of you guys who don't know me, because I've actually never been on your Facebook Live yet. I was supposed to be on it a while back when Trevor and I won't go into too much detail, but I actually, when I was supposed to be on your show, I had a herniation in my neck that paralyzed my arms for 6 weeks.
Ooh.
So I couldn't move. I couldn't move my arms for 6 weeks. And so Trevor jumped in, took care of it. And right now, actually, Trevor has a ruptured disc in his back.
Whoa.
And he is basically just had surgery, and he's got to stay in bed for 6 more weeks. So, we just rotate.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm starting to think we're bad luck for you.
No, you guys are great luck. We just have bad backs.
Right.
But a little bit about me. So I've managed a reputation company for about the last 20 years. You and I have worked together for a very long time. And we actually manage a reputation for over 2,000 businesses in 21 different countries right now. So, really cool. We've generated over 50,000 reviews for our clients in the past 2 years. Can you believe that? It's crazy.
It's extraordinary.
Yeah. Our customers' reviews have been viewed over 8 million times.
8 million. I just slowed that down so they could hear that, because that's huge. It does. See, when you just think about the number quick, you don't think of all the zeros that goes after that, but go on.
Yeah, 8 million times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to put that out there because I want people to understand that we know a lot about reviews and about how to get reviews. So, okay, so let's talk about that. How do you get more reviews? We all know reviews are important, right? And I can throw out some stats to talk about it. One of my favorite stats is that 88% of people consider a review as good as getting a referral or a recommendation from a friend. So I want you to think about that. If you get a referral from one of your clients, how likely are you to close that job?
Almost 99%.
Right. Exactly. That's right. 99%. Okay. So that's like probably one of the highest close ratios, right?
Yes.
Of 99%. So 88% of people believe that a review is as good as a personal recommendation, which means you're going to close it probably 80% of the time. So that's almost as good as a referral. That's why reviews are so important. And that's why you have done what you've done, right? The other thing that I love is that 9 out of 10 people will actually spend more money to ensure that they get a superior experience. So what does that mean? And I love talking to carpet cleaners about this, right? We'd all like to raise our price, right? And make more money for every cleaning that we're doing, right?
Right.
But how do we get people to be willing to pay more money before they've even seen the work? Well, the best way to do that is to ensure that they're going to get an amazing experience. So if they can see reviews talking about what an awesome job you're going to do, 9 out of 10 will actually pay more money because they want that experience than anything else. So being able to convince them, to show them that they're going to have a great experience in the end ahead of time means you can raise your prices and charge more for it.
Right.
Really, really important. That's how you increase that bottom line. So let's see. What else we got here?
Well, while you're getting it together, I just want to say the word you just mentioned, experience. See, a lot of guys don't realize that in our industry because they're tired. They're so happy that they got a job to do today or 2 or 3. And they don't realize when you get to that doorstep, the experience is everything. But with Sotellus, at least my experience with Sotellus, when someone calls me or my office rather, and they say, well, we're interested in getting our carpets clean. And right away, square footage carpet cleaners, they get turned off because they think they were going to rip them off. And we say, well, we have package pricing and we charge by the square foot. My girl will tell you. They're like, oh, well, I just called Johnny's Carpet Cleaning and he said he could do 2 rooms for $60. I'm like, well, lady, what do you think? You can go rent a machine from the hardware store and buy enough soap and you can do a job for $60. But the point is, what do you get for $60? You have to imagine that and you have to give them that experience. But when they come to my website or when they're directed or we send a widget to them, sometimes she'll just text the widget. Look, you don't have to go nowhere. I'll text the widget. You check out our reviews. Yeah, we get cocky like that now because Sotella says put us above the rest. So we like, we'll send you the widget. You check it out. And if you're interested after that, then you call us back. We'll give you $25 off or whatever you get. We have $150 minimum. And then you get a free chair cleaning too. Wait, you're going to give me $25 off and a free chair cleaning? You got it. Just go ahead. We'll send you the widget. You check it out. You can't imagine how many people that were so worried about Johnny coming out, charging them $60, don't even remember Johnny's name after we send them the widget or they go to our website. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. Go ahead.
No, thank you so much for throwing that in there. That's so awesome. And that is so true. And that's exactly what you do. I was just, I was out of the country this last week and I was meeting with one of our clients who is an international DJ. And it's interesting. She shared a very similar experience. She was, she put a proposal in on a DJ gig, right? And her proposal was $10,000 for her to DJ this event. And she sent the proposal in and she didn't hear anything back for a day and then 2 days. And she's like, oh, shoot, maybe I bid too high, you know? So what did she do? She went and she sent another email and she says, oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know, here are my reviews. See what other people have said about me. And she just sent a link to the widget. And a couple of hours later, boom, signed contract, $10,000.
Outstanding.
And that was the difference. The difference was she gave them proof that she was the best one for the job. So I love hearing that you say that's what you do. Because again, people want the experience, right? They want the result. You know, it's not really about the price. It's a lot of times they're price shopping it because they're like, well, I don't want to pay a ton because I don't know if it's going to be a good job or not. But
like
if I know
you just said, they don't know if they're going to get a good experience. That word I want to keep reiterating to the carpet cleaning world. They don't understand that experience from the time they go to your website, from the time they find you on Facebook, Yelp, whatever you got. I told you in this widget, it combines all the reviews you have. You might as well say online. It combines all your reviews and just puts it in this one widget. Starting from the videos to the audios to the written reviews. Let's be honest. Some people, you guys often tell me, hey, Roger, man, I don't know about asking them for a video review. That's so personal. That's so that. I'm going to say this to you. Get over it. Listen, you're in business, buddy. If you did a good job, if you gave them an experience, why did you buy shoe covers? Why did you buy the seal a door? Why did you buy the yardsticks? Why did you buy all these things that make you stand out? Because you wanted an experience. So if you give them something that they never seen before, they will be happy to give you a review. I'm going to go you one further. I'm sorry, Troy.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Listen, what I like to do is at the end of every job, see, I don't tell everyone I'm the owner of BioClean. Yeah, I like to count the money afterwards. So you know what I do? I say, well, you know what, Miss Johnson, since you're so happy, you know what, good old Bob Billy here and I, we get bonuses every time we get a review. So we can do it 3 ways. We're not asking you to go to Google. You can give us a video review. If you're kind of shy, we understand. You can give us an audio review, or we can send you a link and you can give us a written review. But if you give us a video review, good old Billy here and I get a bonus. Would you mind? Would you mind? Oh, you know what? Let me just dazzle my hair a little bit. You'll be surprised. You know what? Don't take my word for it, and don't take Troy's word for it. I dare you. Go to my website. It's biocleancarpetcleaning.com. And I don't want you to scroll all the way back to last year. I want you to just scroll back to January and see how many reviews I've received, video reviews, that is, in the slowest months of the carpet cleaning year. Hey, now, I'm sorry, Troy, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead, buddy.
No, you're good. In fact, I'm gonna take a tangent right now because I love what you're talking about. And and first off, let me just say this. Look, there's a reason why the carpet cleaners that make the most money use our system. Like we have carpet cleaners that make $2 million a year. There's a reason why they use our system. You know why? Because they can charge more money from their customers. They're not getting paid $69 for 2 rooms. They're getting paid $250, $300 because their customers know that they're going to get a great experience. So if you want to make more money, this is a great way to do it. Prove it to them before you ever give them a price. Okay, the next thing I want to do is like what you just said. We get these people who say that. They go, oh, man, video. I don't think I can get video. Or, man, my customers don't give me reviews. Well, I'm going to take a tangent here real quick, and I'm going to run through I'm going to teach everybody on here how to get reviews, right? And this is different than what I was going to talk about originally, but I think this is going to be really good for your people. So this is how I get a video review, and this is how I teach people to get it, and they're successful. First is what I call the pre-frame. And if any of you have heard that phrase before, it's actually a phrase that comes from sales. So you want to pre-frame the sale so that the person does what you want them to do at the end, which is buy, right? So here's what I'm going to do, because you are selling your services. Once you're there and providing service, you're still selling, right? Because you got to get a 5-star at the end. So the pre-frame, this is the way I do it. I say, hey, you know what? We are a 5-star company. I want to make sure that you get 5-star service today. What can I do today to make sure that you get a 5-star service? And they go, oh, man, you know what? There's this one stain in this one room that's really bad. And if you could get that out, that would make me so happy. What's really cool about the pre-frame is you now know what is the most important thing you need to focus on that day to that person, right? Because you could do an amazing job in the rest of the house. And if you mess up on that one stain, you didn't do a good job, because that's what matters in their head, right? Okay, so now you know what matters and you know what to focus on. Okay, the next thing is, you say to them, I'll say, okay, you know what? Once I do that for you, once I make sure that you get a 5-star experience today, all that I'm going to ask for in return from you is that you give me a 5-star review. So now it's a trade. I'm going to give you what you want, and then you're going to reward me because I did a good job for doing it, right? Now they know there's no surprise at the end of like, oh, I got to give a review. No. We agreed to this, right? And they're expecting it. So it works out really good. That's the pre-frame. Now, the next thing is the ask. So the ask when you get to the end, right? So what you said is perfect. So after the services, you don't just say, hey, would you mind giving me that review right now? Here's what I do. I say to them, I say, you know what? What is the thing that you were most impressed with today? What's the best thing I did today? Oh, well, you know what, man? I really love that you bought the little booties and you walked in on the carpet and you got that one stain out, just like you said you were going to get it out. I was so surprised that you got it out. So now they've said what they loved, right?
Right.
And now all you have to do is say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying that. Would you mind and just take 30 seconds so that I can capture that one more time? Right. So now you're not saying to them, hey, would you give me a review? And they're like, oh, I don't know what to say. Shoot. Right. It's all you're saying is, you know what, thank you so much for saying that. Can I just record you saying that one more time? And then the key phrase, what you just said, what you say is, this would really help me show my boss that I'm doing a good job. Right. Or this is how I get bonuses, right? So now they're not giving a review to your company. They're giving a review to you. And that's all the difference in the world. So what you were doing, man, I love that you said that, because that's exactly how you do it. So then the next piece of the puzzle is, how do you overcome objections? Because I've had people say that to me. Oh man, nobody's going to give videos. Well, you know what? That's bull. I've gotten 50,000. Our company's gotten 50,000 videos in the last 2 years. 50% of those are video reviews. Right. So that's 25,000 videos that people have been willing to do. Right. But how do you overcome it if they have an objection? So here's what I tell them. I say, look, If they say, oh man, I'm not comfortable in front of the camera. I don't want to be in front of the camera. You say, you know what? I completely understand if you don't want to be on video. I said, so let's do this instead. Now there was that stain on that carpet, right? That you were really concerned about. What if we just go over here? I'm going to have you hold my phone and we're going to record the carpet right there. And then you just share your experience. You can say what you just said to me, that story about how I got that carpet out. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You just video the carpet. Boom. Now they go, well, sure, I can do that, right? I'm not in front of the camera. My hair doesn't matter. And you record it that way. If they're still, maybe they don't want to do that. Another way to get around it is you do what I call the group effect. And the group effect works really, really well. Because think about it. If I were to say to you, Roger, and I were to pull up my phone and say, hey, Roger, I want to take a picture of you right now. And you're just standing there. You're like, why do you want to take a picture of me, right? But if I were to say to you, hey, Roger, let's take a picture together. And I go like this. And it's called group effect. You're not going to want to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. We're in a group. We're a team now. So you're going to do it with me. So what you can do with the video is you can say, hey, you know what? Why don't we just make a real quick video and you can just say what you said. I'm going to be in here with you and I'm just going to ask you and then you just respond. And that's another great way to get a video from people. So, the people that say, oh man, nobody's going to do a video. Oh, they will absolutely do a video, especially if you do what I just did. Right? You give them exactly what you want. So thank you for sharing that because that's really, really important. And then the other thing, I don't know if we want to go into this right now, but the other thing the system does is it actually helps you get referrals from your customers as well. Do you want me to talk about that real quick?
Oh, you keep going.
Okay. So I do this too. So it's all part of this. It's all part of this sequence that I do, right? So the next thing is I want to get referrals from that customer. I want them to let all of their friends know that I did an amazing job and get an offer out in front of them. Well, one of the things that the Sotellus system does is you can create an offer in the back end of our system. Like it could be 10% off of your next carpet cleaning or something like that. So when they give you your review, right? The Sotellus system is going to send them a text message and it's going to say, hey, Sally, please confirm that you just gave a review for BioClean. And it's going to give them a little link. So here's what I do. I tell hey, you know what? In order for my boss to see this review, I just need you're going to get a text message right now. So pull your phone out, click on that link, and that's going to verify the review you just did. So now my boss is going to know that I did a great job. And they go, oh, okay, I'll pull that out and I'll click that little link for you. What's cool is when they click that link, it's going to open up the browser on their phone and it's going to ask them to share their special offer with all of their friends and family on their Facebook page.
Right.
So I want you to think about that for a second. Now, you're not asking them to refer one person to you. You're saying, hey, push this button and put me in front of all 500 of your friends.
Right.
And I'm going to give them a special offer because you did it. And so what a lot of our clients will actually do is here's what they'll actually say. When that little screen pops up with the click the button to share, they'll say, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. If you click that button right now and share that special offer on your Facebook page in front of all your friends, I have a $5 Starbucks gift card in my truck that I can give you right now.
Bam.
And they go, what? You're going to give me a gift card for clicking that button? And that button's going to give all my friends a discount?
Yes.
Boom, done.
Wow.
And we've had clients of ours that have generated 3, 4, 5 referrals off of one of their customers just by doing that.
Well, you know what, Troy? We're telling them all this good stuff, but especially for us older guys that, sometimes technology has to punch us in the face before we can understand it. So let me help you out here. This is my Note 8 cell phone, Android for all you iPhone users. But listen, this is the app right here. I know you can't say it too good, so I'm getting ready to hit it. It's just an app, just like that. Now, as you can see here, and I'm doing Troy's job for him, I'll expect to check it. I'm just teasing.
You got it.
Listen, right here, it's so easy for all you guys that love to tell me, Roger, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not that tech savvy. Well, once again, get over it. Right here, you can have see where it says play? That little triangle button there? It's that easy, old timers. You can hit that button, or you see the microphone in the middle there? You can hit that button, or guess what? The lines mean what? that means that they can write a text right there. So you can get, reviews that easy from your own phone. Everything Troy is sharing with you is right here, that easy. Once you're done now, I graduated since I'm a professional Sotellus review getter now. Go to my website if you don't believe me. Anyway, I bought a tablet. You know why? Because I want to make it easier for my clients to see my reviews. So, everyone knows I'm a big estimate guy. I like to go out and do estimates. So right there, when I give my clients 3 estimates, 3 reasons to choose me, and me, but we're not going to get into that tonight. And they're still like, well, I want to use you, but I don't know, $300 for 2 rooms and a flight of steps? That's kind of steep. I understand, Miss Johnson. Here's my tablet right here. Here's some reviews for people that have spent more than just 2 rooms and a flight of steps. So they spent more than just $300. If you know what, I'm just going to let you scroll through and look at whichever ones you like. And they do it. And they only look at about 2 or 3. And guess what? Well, I guess you're a little bit more expensive, but those reviews were very impressive. You know why they were impressive? Because not only could they read them, they could see the experience, the expression that these people really, Roger was great. Lazarus was great. They blah, 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 blah. It's something in that video, that expressionary review, that is second to none, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing to think about here. It's nothing to think about. Troy, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, you are great. In fact, it's so funny you say that. Like, I tell people this and they laugh at me, but it's so true. Like, having video reviews is like you grabbing your 5 best customers that rave about you, loading them up in your truck, driving them over to the house, and then sending them into the person's house and having them talk about you one after another. And then you come in and you just like, boom, kick in the door and you're like, here I am. And they're just like, take my money, because they're so excited because your customers already sold them on your services. That's what it's like. It's like being a rock star, because your customers close the sale for you and you're just collecting the money. And that's how it really is. And people don't get that until they experience it like you've experienced it.
Am experiencing it. Am every day. It's like my lady right here, I tell you, she's not even shocked. When we first started getting the video reviews, she was like, oh, sweetie, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Now it's like, oh, you got another one? Great. Is that on the website yet? Yes. Is it on? Yes. Okay, great. Like, really? I'm still like got to impress these people and do what I do to make them give me this review. So if you guys are great cleaners the way you think and say you are to other cleaners, let your customers say it for you through Sotellus. Right now, this is a no-brainer. Tonight is $99. He's going to waive the $3.99 setup fee. All the stuff that he had did for me to set it up to make me look like the carpet cleaner of choice in my area. Facebook, Google, my website. My website alone, people stay on my website. They say the average is if you can keep a person on your website, what is it, Troy? 5 minutes, 10 minutes or something like that. If you can keep them on your website for more than 15 minutes, you got someone that's going to call you. You may not have the job yet, but they're going to call you. You're on their list of who they're going to call. Then it's up to you to be dynamic and give them that experience that reels them in over the phone. Because they're already expecting it because of what they read about you. Troy, I'm going to be quiet.
No, Like I said, man, I love it. You're absolutely right. And it's like we just see it over and over and over again. And for those people who don't know what Sotellus does, I'm just going to give them the quick highlight of everything else it does. So that you capture the review, right? Using that app on your phone. And that's it. You're done. Like, I mean, you can attest to this. Once you've captured it, you're done. Our app immediately uploads it off of your phone into our system. We immediately put those reviews on your website automatically for you. You don't have to worry about it happening. We then take those reviews, we share them to your social media sites for you so that they go there and it becomes a part of your social media marketing so that everyone can check them out there. We optimize those reviews. We get them ranking in the search engines, so SEO, right? We're doing that automatically for these carpet cleaners. They don't have to do it. And all of a sudden, their Sotellus reviews are showing up on the first page of Google. And then we even follow up, like we talked about, to ask your customers for referrals. And that's done automatically. We just talked about how to do that. And then we even do posts into your Google My Business post for you as well, which is a new feature that Google has launched.
Yes.
And we're the only company in the world that has integrated and done an automation with them in that system as well. So it's like, imagine just like it's having a marketer that just does everything for you in your pocket, you know, and all you have to do is just capture it while you're there with the customer. And then that little marketer does all the work after that, you know, and then it's also your little sales guy, you know, who's just going to do sale after sale after sale. I was just talking to a guy today who's one of our customers, and he actually sent me a recording to one of his calls he got today. And he's a HVAC guy, does air conditioning, got someone who called in and wanted to get 2 new AC units. And no lie, the first thing the guy says to him, he's like, hey, he goes, is this Comfort Experts? And he goes, yeah, it is. And he goes, I was checking out your reviews and they're awesome. And I need to get 2 AC units replaced. No lie, that's the first thing he said to that guy.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's the difference. You know, he knew exactly what he wanted. He was ready to buy. And then the next thing out of his mouth was, when can I schedule to have you come out? It wasn't, how much does 2 AC units cost? Are you going to give me a discount on 2 versus 1? None of that. They didn't talk about any of that. It was, the sale was done, you know, right off the bat. So, you know, what more do you want in life than that?
Well, what's the number one thing that everyone knows they need their carpets and their floors clean? And if you're the local guy or company, what's the only thing, if they heard about you, that's keeping them from giving you a shot? Troy, tell them.
The only thing that's keeping them from giving you a shot? Ooh, that's a good question. I think the biggest thing, the only thing keeping is that they trust you, that you're going to do an amazing job. If they know you're going to do it, they're going to hire you, right? That's the only doubt left in their mind, right?
And see, you can tell a person all day long that you're bulletproof and that you're Superman. But when Lois Lane says, oh my God, it's Superman, it's something about you that say, you know what, he probably is bulletproof. That woman's acting crazy over that man right there. So imagine if someone goes to your website, your Facebook page, your Google Plus page, whatever they do on the internet, and then there's all these people that say all these great things about you. You have wealthy looking people. You have people that don't look so wealthy. You have middle class people. You have people with pets, because you see the doggy in the background. You see, I have one, Troy, you seen my review. I have one with the lady holding her baby in her hand. That's my favorite there. Like, yes. Man. So tell us, it's next level.
Yeah.
Now I know what you guys are saying, Roger. You just no. Go to my website. See, this is something that you don't have to take it from me and just listen to Troy and I. Yes, Troy is the man. We know that. So tell us. But go to my website. They didn't just create these people to do this for me. This is over like 30, 40 some people in the last 3 months. We can't recruit them that fast. So this is something that you can test. And if it's nothing else, guys, at the top of this page, the Carpet Cleaning World, There's been there for the last 3 months. Maybe you just scroll by it. Maybe you're like, whatever, what's Roger talking about? Well, now you know. So you need to press it. And that's one video that I made. And it shows all the Sotel. It shows my widget. It shows my customers on my reps. And then it has the links for you to sign up tonight. $99. Troy's going to forgo the $3.99 setup fee for the carpet cleaning world. And you guys just start paying your $99. There's nothing to think about. I asked Troy to come in here now, right before Easter, because what? This is spring cleaning season. So you're trying to get all your ducks in order. You're trying to think about how you're going to market and everything else. Well, you know, the law of reciprocity states what? If you expect different results by going down the same path, well, don't do it this year. Come on. You love Facebook so much. You know, did you know the widget we're talking about? Do you know you can put the widget as a post, as a link in a post? And then instead of like advertising you doing the favorite wand stroke with your machine steaming the carpet, which every carpet cleaner and their mother is doing since 2015, but that's another story. You can have something else on there that's getting you value clients by giving them exactly what they want. They want to know what other people have to say about you. Let me tell you another hardcore secret that you might not know. They expect us to have equipment. They expect us to have good equipment. They expect that. So don't give them what they expect. Don't you get it? Sotel is part of the revolution for the carpet cleaning industry by letting your clients, your potential clients, see what they're not seeing with your competition. Not unless they're smart enough to click my link right now before you do, and then you have nobody to blame but you. But I'm gonna be quiet, Troy. You go ahead and talk.
Oh man, I love you. I seriously love you. You are great. And it brings me back to, because I love talking to our clients, and I ask them, I go, what's something you wish you would have done, or is it, is there anything you wish you would have done different with Sotel? And almost every single one of them says to me, I wish I would have done it sooner.
Right.
Because you're absolutely right. We get in this rut. We do the exact same thing over and over again. 3 months down the road, we're like, why am I not making any more money? Why am I not charging more than what I was charging last year? Nothing's changing. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not growing. And it's like, well, of course you're not, because you're not doing anything different. So, everybody says that to me, like, man, I wish I would have done this a year ago. I wish I would have done this 2 years ago. Think where I would have been today if I had done this 2 years ago. And it's so true. Like, man, like I said, I love carpet cleaners, and you guys, your job is so hard as it is. Yeah. You have to do everything. And the last thing you should have to worry about is, how am I going to get reviews? How am I going to market them? And how am I going to grow and get more referrals? That should all be on autopilot for you. That's literally, you guys are the reason we built this product in the first place. Now, again, we're in 21 countries, and we have industries, almost any industry you can think of, we have customers in. But we built it for carpet cleaners in the very beginning for you. It's really funny. I had someone ask me the other day, they said, who shouldn't use Sotel? And I was like, well, that's a funny question. I've never been asked that before. I said, who shouldn't use Sotel? And you know what my answer was? I go, I know who shouldn't use Sotel. Companies that suck. They should not use Sotel, because nobody's going to give them a video, or they're going to give them bad video. So that's the truth. Like, if you are a good company, like you said, everybody has equipment, everybody has this, everybody has that, right? What is your edge over everybody else? And the answer is the service you provide and the way that you get that message out to your potential customers, because you can be the best freaking carpet cleaner in the world, but if nobody knows it, it don't matter.
That's right. And it's nothing to say. I'm gonna let you wrap that up. It's nothing to say after that. Guys, I will say this. The link is the pin post at the top of this page. Troy made a deal for the carpet cleaning world to let you guys get started for $400 cheaper. That's a stale deal for something that's so valuable? Do you realize, for you carpet cleaners that do numbers, that the $400 you save today for the $99 that you will spend today, you will thank Sotellus. Well, you'll thank me for bringing Sotellus to you within the next 30 days. I'm not telling you something I'm thinking and hoping for. You go to my website, my Facebook page, and you look at all the creeds, colors, nationalities, wealth standards, the type of houses. It doesn't matter. Someone else is saying something about me that is infinitely more believable than I could ever say about myself. And then my whole website is plastered with them. It's plastered with video reviews that, to be honest with you, my written reviews and the audio reviews don't even matter, because they're not even going to make it to them before they make their executive decision. All right, Troy.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And again, I just want to reiterate, go hit that pin post, because if you just go to Sotellus.com and you call our phone number and you talk to one of my sales guys, oh, they're going to charge you $399. You want to know why? Because that is part of the money that goes in their pocket. So please go there and click that link, because that is the best stinking deal you can possibly get. My sales guys will flip out if they find out that we're doing a no setup for you guys. So don't call in, just go do it right through there, because that is the best deal possible.
Wow. Troy Howard, as with Trevor, and I guess one day we'll meet Mr. Ron. It's been a pleasure working with you guys. I do this every Tuesday night, so they're no stranger to me talking to someone, but it's not too many that I can thank you for one thing, for sincerely helping my business prosperity. See, I'm a marketer first, I'm a businessman second, and I'm a cleaner last. And I'm not even going to try to explain that to some of the guys that's watching this right now. But you have to be that, so your business prosperity, what someone says about you, will keep your business alive. And what Sotellus did, they just simply made it easier to combine all the people that have something great to say about you. They wrapped it up, bundled it up, put it in a widget so you can put it everywhere you need to be visible online for someone to find you for $99 a month.
Absolutely. Well, Roger, thanks for sharing your experience. That means a lot to me. Like I said, I've been in business for 20 years, and the stories that you're sharing, that what you're saying about growing your business, that's what really matters. I mean, we all want to make money, right? But I worked in corporate America. I was the vice president of a company that did $160 million a year.
Wow.
I had a sales team of 300 guys that sold 8,000 sales a month.
Wow.
And you know what? I hated it.
Right.
What I do here, and what I do working with guys just like you, and hearing those stories, that's what gets me out of bed every day. So thank you for sharing that with me.
Thank you, Troy. Troy, it looks like a lot of the guys are going to watch this tomorrow. It is a Tuesday night. They normally travel in throughout the week and watch it. So if you get a chance to pop on here or send Trevor or somebody, you can answer some of the questions. I will too, because they will keep coming. Of course, this is going on my YouTube channel too. So you'll be you're going to get your visibility. But I thank you again, everyone. Troy Howard from Sotellus Review Service. A stand for applause. As you watch this video throughout the weeks, make sure you give Troy A's. He will be popping in. He is a full-fledged member and affiliate for the carpet cleaning world. Sotellus, everyone. Troy Howard. Thank you, Troy. All right. Good night, everyone. All right. Well, that was huge.
You are so much fun. I can just hang out with you all day long.
Hey, man, I love it. And you guys are great. You know, when you're working with good people, it helps bring up the, the spark in what you're delivering and what you're saying. And most of all, is everything I said was true. Sometimes I got to get on here and I got to kind of bring myself up and pep myself. I got to, and okay, they're great. All right, good night. And they can tell.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm getting ready to have dinner with my old lady. Thank you so much. She'll be in touch with you guys. Well, probably your helper there or your worker to get her up and running. And then, her guys are in here too. So they're watching. So we'll get her rolling as an affiliate. And then her and I will have contests. Who's getting bigger affiliate checks at the end of the month.
That's what I like to hear.
Right. Hey, man, thank you so much. All right.
All right. You have a great night, Roger.